Okay, boys, right. The playlist fire emoji, yep, clearly everyone thinks that's fire. Let's end the poll here. We're now going to play one of the best international masters in the world. And he plays knight f3. Knight f3, I never know what to do. Right, let's play d5. You've got to assume that's at least a good move to start with. Okay, knight c6 and e5 is, broadly speaking, not horrible chess. Last time I played him, I'd played rook a3 by move 4. He now plays, oh my word. Is this like a reverse Sicilian? I think if I play this, it's a reverse Sicilian, but then he can take, queen takes, knight c3. Okay, what I'm thinking is, boys, that this looks very familiar to me. This looks like, if you imagine the board flipped, e4, c5, knight f3, and e6. And so there's kind of this e3, c4 analog with the knight on f3. I think we're just a tempo down in a reverse Sicilian. Or sorry, no, a tempo down in a Sicilian, i.e. a reverse Sicilian. Let's play knight f6, because if takes, I want to go here. Likely he'll play d4, and he might even go like b3, bishop b2, knight c3 setup, I don't really know. He does take though. We'll take here. And I mean, taking, again, look, if you treat this as e4, c5, the classic move for me to break is to go knight f6 and d5, and after takes, take inwards. Like, that is very Sicilian. So I think this does make some sense. If I was playing a Sicilian, what would I do? It's a good question. Oh no, wait, he's the one playing the Sicilian. Ah, yes, I haven't played e5 yet. That's why something's not working in my brain. Right, last time I got really low on time and then played terribly, so let's try not to do that this time. This is just a straight up blunder. I'd assume this is theory of some kind. I'd imagine bishop f5, bishop g4. I'm gonna go bishop g4. The idea being that I really want to play e5. Yeah, you see, this is just definitely theory for my guy. For my guy right here. Bishop e5. Okay, if I play queen d7, I'm just pinning myself up again, but I do stop takes and then takes being a problem, really trashing these pawns here. So there's that, I guess. Frankly, I think I've already got massive problems and I might need to play bishop d7, but then I actually just concede the whole game. Oh, I can't be spending this long on move 6 as well. I don't want to allow takes and takes here. I don't want to trash my pawns like that. If I play queen d7, I'm kind of just walking to another pin. But at the same time, can he really exploit it? e4, I go back, d5, the answer is yes. So maybe queen d6. How have I already blundered this? I mean, well, no, okay, wait. I'm being pessimistic. I mean, way too pessimistic. We're playing e6, because I don't care. I don't care about takes. Now he's thinking. This isn't prep for him. Okay, now he's not. He doesn't want to go for this though, which is interesting. I'm going to play, I mean, bishop b4, a3, bishop a5, b4, bishop b6. I'm staring at granite, or rather biting on granite, I believe is the phrase that would more aptly describe that situation. We'll play bishop d6. I just need to develop. Okay, let's just move a little quickly. Maintain the pin. I don't think this is a horrible idea. And I think for all intents and purposes, my position isn't completely finished. The only problem is that he might be able to take here at some point. But I don't hate that. I also might be able to play queen d7 now, because then after e4, knight f6, and d5, we can take, and there's no longer the exploitation of the pin on c6 with a pawn on d5. Imagine he castles. If queen d7 then, e4, maybe I'll just play knight f4. Just slap a knight on f4 and pray. Okay, that's annoying. That's extremely annoying. If I go here, which kind of might be a nice idea, they can take with check. Here, takes. If I go here, I lose this. If I play king e7, I've played king e7 and I'm down a pawn against an international master who is one norm away from being a grandmaster. So just keep reminding ourselves of that. I'm getting abused on this pin. And he's just going to hit me with knight e5 as well. I think what I might need to do is play this. And be a pawn down and play king e7. Actually, hold up. I can block with the queen because the knight holds the rook. The rook does not hang. But then, you know, going into an endgame... Okay, I think weak king with queens on the board. Or not. And I'm going to choose not. Yeah, he does just trade. I think we can get the knight back into the game a little bit with taking with the knight. And we can preserve castling rights. And yeah, it opens up the b file. We're going to go for this. Wow. Just pre-moved that. Yeah, you see, look, this is just positionally so solid. I think I'm just going to castle. Probably I'll try play a5, a4. I think that's, you know, that might garner a little respect from my opponent as he realizes that maybe I have some vague idea of how to play positional chess. Wait, you looked up Will Taylor on Spotify and the #1 search result was the fake Will Taylor chess playlist above Taylor Swift. What can I say? Taylor Swift's actually terrible. Kanye made it famous. I'm joking. I'm gonna get cancelled so hard. Why not G9? Good point. Okay, King E2 kind of crazy. I think A4 has to make sense. A5, A4. This has to be at least a reasonable idea. My opponent's probably going to be very conscious that if they draw to me, that might be the most embarrassing thing that they've ever had happen in their life. You know, whereas I might go into a kind of objectively drawn position, not knowing it's objectively drawn. This guy probably has the table base memorized, and so even if he's a pawn up, there might be a lot of endgames in which it's still objectively a draw, and it's whether he's then wagers that I can't convert that. Although he does seem to be thinking after A5 and A4. It does seem to have at least created a non-trivial usage of the clock. And I mean, Queen D7. We'll analyze the game after, of course. I played the opening barbarically, frankly, but also he played the Reti, and I never know what to do against the Reti. The table base memorized, exactly spanned, 100%. Damn, he's kind of using a lot of time though. He's kind of using a lot of time. He's probably getting a drink. Shut up, Tom. Don't say that. Don't say that to me. He wants the bishop. Okay, do we take? Probably. We at least isolate a pawn here. Now, they can probably take this. I should take towards the center because presumably that's the mature thing to do. Trust me, Will is going to flag him. Hash him, yep. You know it. He is 2900 bullet. Now he owns the A file if I go... Actually, no, what am I talking about? Basically, Rook B8 doesn't really put any pressure on this. I know it's not hanging anyway, but can just trade this off at some point. Like, I can't lift this. I might need to make this knight a little better. Let's play knight B6. I think that has to be at least a minor improvement of the knight because, let's be real, it's not going anywhere this way. And I know it's not now going anywhere like this, but maybe it becomes a D5 at some point. Also, we hold the rook on A5. Wow. Maybe I should have gone to F6 to prevent this idea. This looks kind of freaky. Okay, let's go here. I mean, either way, we've ended up on D5. Go there. Wow. I get to undouble the pawns, but I guess the problem on the A file is just too dastardly. Maybe I take here, but then rook takes and he kind of owns the A file. But then maybe knight B6 and I go rook A8. I'm just thinking that if I take here, then rook takes. The A file, or sorry, the H file remains open. Although I guess I can trade this off. So actually takes here, rook takes, rook A1, bishop A1, rook A8. Probably the rook goes back. Like rook, I don't think rook takes is actually a good move. Let's take here. Yeah, okay, takes with pawn, fine. You know what, I'm happy with that just because at least now I'm not getting mated on H8. This is isolated, this is isolated. I mean, objectively, probably I'm not doing that badly right now. But there are going to be problems. After this, I want to be able to play this, but then they're going to push and open up the bishop, and I'm going to get mated on H8, probably. Oh. I kind of think, and this is likely a terrible move. No, because if I trade, the rook goes here. Maybe knight B4 is an idea. Doing something, vaguely harassing something. I can come back, reroute, bounce around, have a nice time. Although then I stop the idea of the check here, which might not do anything anyway. Right, I just have to move. I just have to move. Now, I'd really like to be able to trade off a pair of rooks, I think. I don't know if my intuition for that is bad, but I feel as though I'm far less likely to have this this whole H-file shenanigans exploited if there's a pair of rooks off the board. That's my broad contention. Okay, this never was going to achieve anything. I don't know why I went into B4. I said to reroute here, but like that was completely nonsensical reasoning. I should have gone back to B6 so I could have... Oh well. I'm just going to move. Maybe the trade of pieces happens. Maybe. I think the A and B files are not bad places for my rooks, and I have 1 minute and 17 seconds, and we'll go to read chat. I don't want to read chat for like the reason that you guys might suggest moves, and there have been cheaters in the chat in the past, and I don't want that to influence my... Because, you know, if someone suggests a good move that I might have seen anyway, and I read it and then see it, I don't want to play it because then it's not my idea. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyway, basically, when playing world-class players, I'm going to try not to read the chat. If this trade does happen, we reassemble this conglomerate of pawns here. This one fat pawn island. I don't know if conglomerate was the right word to use there. And so, I don't know. And then also the knight against the bishop in the endgame, I feel like could be... Ooh! Oh, he's going to do this and this, and we could go here. There's this, there's this. I think we've got to do this, right? I've just got to move. If check, there's going to be... Oh, that was just a blunder. That was just a straight up blunder. If I just, like... I've just opened up the exact problem that I was hoping wouldn't happen. Frankly, I now don't know what to do. I think I can go here and here, maybe. This pawn is going to hang, though. If I go here, there is knight takes, bishop takes, bishop takes. I'll just move, man. I don't know. Maybe f6 was better. I don't really know. He's obviously now completely winning. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that's a beautiful move. That's a He's going to take here, right? Go on, do it to me. Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's a certain level of class that gets you to 2,500 FIDE. Okay, and now we'll humbly resign. Let's analyze the... Actually, one sec. Let me just quickly hit him with a GG. And thank you for the game. I don't think it was terrible. I mean, 85% accuracy. Obviously, he's played 94 with 2 inaccuracies. Until move 25... Okay, move 25, it was 0.9, and I knew I blundered here. Honestly, I think I keep playing semi-well. Yeah, obviously we just sort of fumbled it after g6, which was stupid because I knew the whole point was that this bishop was going to come alive. But also, let's just take a moment to appreciate the absolutely disgusting promotion and then bishop f6. Because if I move my king, this just hangs, and if I take here, it's a little deflection tactic. That was classy play, yeah. He's just a strong player, what can I say? I mean, we'll have a quick dance through the game. So, this was inaccurate. I kind of just wanted it to transpose into a Sicilian, but he played a bit of a freaky looking opening. Oh, d4's a move. I don't understand this at all. Why is my computer not loading? Oh, it's because it's his move. Nice. So here, d4's a move. Interesting. This takes. Interesting. We went for knight f6, which was inaccurate, but still fine. Then bishop here, e6 was a good move, which is awesome. Bishop here, good. Knight b6, admittedly not great. What was my move? I don't want the stream to lag too much, so I'm going to toggle the engine quite sparingly. Castles. Of course, because we just get out of the pin threat. And then even if you do win this, presumably still a drawing position with rook c8. What the hell? What the hell? Okay, don't hate knight b6. And then queen d7. The trade, taking with the knight was good. a5, best move. a4, best move. I don't hate this. I think I actually played this quite well. Taking wasn't great. But then, I mean, honestly, there's not even much to analyze. I played this quite well until g6, which I should have played, let me guess. I maybe could have taken, honestly. Maybe I could have played rook a2. Let's quickly... Yeah, taking. And even if takes, I can just continue the game with rook a2. So my ideas were good. I just played g6. Fair enough. That was pretty sick.